Pam, 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 pam. You guys, I have a story for you guys. It's a very interesting story. So the characters in this story, one is Lawrence, is the man, and Stella is the woman. So as I head on to the story, I'm going to tell you guys all the characters' names. So stay tuned. Still, this thing, Lawrence is a 30 years old man that got married to Stella. They have been living happily for the past 6 months. Everything was still going on well. At a point, Stella started wondering because in her mind she always wanted to give birth and get pregnant immediately she gets married. That was what she planned for her life. She used to say, anytime I'm married, I want to get pregnant immediately. And this thing she has been trying in the last 6 months, and she was unable to conceive. So she just kept it to herself. She just believed that one day that she'll get married. Things should not be rushed. So after 6 months of marriage, hey, I missed that. And she didn't see anything coming. Months kept on passing by. 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, 10 months. And this was on December, which was the 11 months of the marriage. Hey, what is going on? It's like, how do wants to come in between? this thing at this time, you know, told him this thing is serious and I'm not going to take it further with you. Have you gone to the hospital and checked if your wife has a womb for you? These are I think your wife has no womb. He said no problem that they're going to go to the hospital and check whether this is true or not. Oh, I failed again. What's going on? Go to the hospital and check whether this is true or not. So they decided to go to the hospital to go and check whether if the wife is capable of conceiving or what is the problem. So after everything, they did scan, they did some tests, and they realized that that's your wife. The possibility for your wife to take in is very slim. They told her that she's going through some conditions and she even had fibroid. They even had to do surgery to get off the fibroid at that period of time. So they now told her that they now told him that the easiest way for the wife to conceive is for them to do IVF. That is to get eggs from another woman and then now insert it into her so that she can give birth. So these things were they done and yet the conception was not still successful. The pregnancy was not still successful. I don't know what is wrong with my brain. It was not still successful even after all this was done. So like she has done IVF like 3 times and it was not successful. The husband was like, "This is too much for me." That he has spent a lot of money thinking that everything is coming up. That at this point that he has started believing what his colleague at work said. That definitely maybe she has no. I don't know why this thing is. Let me switch to another game, guys. I think my network is having issues. I don't know whether it's a network or whether it's a phone. So he started believing, okay, let me start believing what my colleague at work is saying. Maybe you have no womb for real, or maybe the doctor is trying to like, hide something from me, or maybe there are things that you have discussed with the doctor. To tell her husband that no, that she's being real, that she hasn't conceived and like she hasn't hidden any information that's supposed to have been shared to him from the doctor, that everything that she's telling him that is true. So things that have been just been still been staying together and then sometimes and at this time 2 years has already not even 2 years, 3 years has already passed. And then they've been falling into arguments sometimes. For them to even have intimacy was very hard. Having intimacy was not becoming a problem because sometimes the husband will be like, "Why are we having intimacy? Is the intimacy going to make us get married? No, we're not getting married. The intimacy. Then why are we having getting married? Why are we doing the do always in the bedroom?" So one day, the mother-in-law also visited them again, and told him that it cannot just continue like this. That is either he get married to a second wife or he divorce the wife and get another wife. And this one now became another heated argument. And you know that it's not easy to pass through divorce. It was actually tough for Stella this period. So it was actually a tough period for Stella. This was a tough period for Stella. And then how did you want from one thing to another, from one thing to the other, they started filing for divorce because of childlessness and other stuff like that the husband was still talking about. Or that even in the bedroom stuff, she does not even know how to do it that much. Small time she's already tired, and then things are not just going the way they thought it's supposed to have gone. So the colleague at work was even gingering him that it is better you divorce a woman and you get married to someone that you think you love. So I said, okay, no problem, that he's going to take his decision. And then and when he divorced the woman, he decided to take in another woman. So they were just happy, and then everybody was just happy for him. Oh, finally, you have decided to take another step in your life to get another woman. That this alone will save you from a lot of things that you have experienced in that marriage. I mean, that the woman was not meant for you and stuff like that. So the woman was just there after like 2 months now, like, oh, baby, I'm pregnant. And they just celebrated what's going on. And then the mother-in-law was happy. Now I have a child. Everything is going on well. And then she don't get birth to the first child. Everything was going on well. She gave birth to the first child after like 8 months after he divorced the first wife. He now realized that the colleague at work is planning to get married to the first wife. Oh, where did we stop? This is this is hard. This is hard. I just played rubbish and I didn't know. So he now realized that, oh, my colleague is getting married to my wife. So he decided to confront him. Is this what you wanted? Like, wanted me to divorce my wife so that you can get into my wife? So yes, no, because my brother and someone that loved me for who I am. So I decided to go for your wife since you saw that, oh, I did not give birth. So the man at the point was even confused, and then he decided to break the tie of friendship because he said he does not even, he was confused and at the same time and is trying to place the mother. So it's not actually the friend only he was trying to place. Now other people in the picture he was trying to place. And then in some extent he tried to forget about it, but it's just saw that as a betrayal because he felt deep inside him that he's really betrayed. You caused me to divorce my wife so that you can get married to my wife at the okay. So anyways, life went on. Life went on. And then the second wife had already given birth to like three children. Three children. Bum. Why is this making so hard? So the second wife had already, the same mother-in-law came and told them this man that all that you are seeing in the movie where things are happening and even online that people are saying that women nowadays that they are giving birth to different men, that there's something that they even came across, something called DNA, that he would like love his son to perform DNA on the children to find out whether these children are actually his or whether the man is trying to, whether he's trying to be white or something. Let's try this thing. The man was like, why do you want me to why do you want me to start developing lack of trust so fast for the woman that I love so much? Like, what are you thinking? Why do you want me to start developing this? Said, no, this is going to help you to know where these children are actually yours. So when the woman went to work, the new wife went to work, he decided to took those children to hospital to perform DNA test. And after everything, when the result was out, he now realized that two of the children are not his. It's only one, which is the middle child that belongs to him. Instead to confront the wife, is it that you have been cheating on me all this while? Why is it that these children does not belong to me? I loved you with all my heart, and then I was happy when you told me that you are pregnant, and I was like, okay, since my first wife could not give me a child, and I'm able to get a child from you, my life is beginning to get better. Why do you decide to do all these things to me? It was in that process of heated arguments, and I realized that the pregnancy that she carried when she decided to marry him, that pregnancy does not actually belong to him, it belongs to somebody else. And he actually married her with the pregnancy. So everything was just going on zigzag. He went and talked to the mother. You're the one that pushed me into this. Stella was not that bad. I mean, would have opted to go for and this thing for surrogacy, but you told me that I need to get a child of my own. Stella was not that bad. Look at what you have pushed me into, and this is what I'm now facing in my own marriage that are supposed to be enjoying. You destroyed my marriage. Oh, I think I've heard that you destroyed my marriage, and imagine, see what I'm going through right now. See what I'm going through right now. So the this at least that there is hope that he has a child that belongs to him, that even if marriage to women is not actually working for him, that for him to have just a child that is his own, that is okay. The man was like, how is that okay when I don't have a companion? How do you expect me to live all my life without a woman? How is this all these things even possible? How do I play this thing at this point? Oh, this is so difficult. A bell here, a bell here. Okay, I got that. Sometimes you don't have to be afraid when playing these games. Oh my god. See as I just get everything. So he now told the mother, how do you want me to be happy without a woman? So he now sat down in his like in on himself and decided this is what I should do. I think I would divorce the new wife, but before I divorce the new wife, let me get a new woman first. He decided to go out one fateful day when he was shopping. He now saw a lady that was shopping with him, and the lady is Faye. She's tall. She's tall and she's beautiful. She just be a beautiful lady, and said to talk to the lady. I said that, oh, that I would like you to be my friend, even to the lady that is married. And the lady said, no problem, that we can still go on with him even when he's married. So, okay, that I like ladies that have the kind of mentality, not allowing another woman to hinder you. And decide to go on a date. They talk about their differences, what they like and what they dislike. And the man was actually okay with all these things, and he started spending on the lady. And at the point, the second wife was now complaining, even if you don't want me, why is it that you hardly pay the children's school fees? Why are you trying to like put a lot of burden on me? Like, why are you trying to like sideline what is your responsibility in the house? What's that responsibility? The man that is busy knocking you, what is that one responsibility too? So everything was not just going on well. Sometimes the mother-in-law will come and start quarreling with the new wife and stuff like that. So the third lady that he actually met, they were just vibing well. Sometimes we'll come back to the house very late in the night. I was like, is it like, could we call this karma or whatever? So let's go on with the story. Sometimes he will come back very late, he's already drunk, and sometimes both him and the new girl will just go out on a party and then they'll just come back drunk. And then they want fatal day, this second wife now met the next new girl in the bedroom. But he had to silence the second wife because when you're already wrong and somebody is trying to silence you, just have to keep quiet and even see where the marriage is gonna go. So the second wife kept quiet, and much reason why she kept quiet was because three children plus her, and the economy is not even smiling. She was just thinking on how to take care of the children, so she had to keep quiet and tolerate a lot of things that was just going on in the house. Oh wow! It's like they are giving me bonus. This is beautiful, my people. Okay, so the new girl was just vibing very well with him. In a new relationship, everything is just smooth. Everything was just going on very smooth and stuff like that. And one fateful day, after like 3 months of dating, and he already spent money, and then got a new apartment for this new lady, even got her a car safe. Even the new one, even the second one, he didn't get her a car, even when he gave birth to her. But this one that did not even do anything, got her a car. And they were just flexing well. After I got her the car, the third month of dating, the fourth month, this new girl now told him that he's getting married. I was like, how? Where? How do you get married? I'm in the picture. So you're a married man. So I was planning to divorce my wife, and you're now telling me that you're getting married. So sorry, you did not tell me that earlier. As at this point, I need to get married and have my own husband. I need to get married and have my own husband. And then the man was just, I don't know, the man was just feeling so bad at that point. It was like, how, why is all these things happening to me now? The first wife I married, this thing was happening to me. Now the second one, the second one is now, the first one I married did not have a child for me, and then the second one has a child, but most of the children are not mine. And then the third one does not even allow me to put a ring. He's already getting married to somebody else. The man was sitting thinking, am I cursed? Or is there something wrong with me? Like, he was just thinking a lot in his closet. He even told the mother, you're the one that pushed me into this. I mean, he would have gotten a surrogate. And this was the second time him regretting. This is even the second time. That was the third time. The first time was when the colleague got collected the wife from him. There was much regret at this point. And then the second time was when the second wife he realized that the second wife children, most of the children are not his. And then the third time was when this woman, when the third lady now decided to get married to somebody else. And then the third lady just got married like that. And then it was to a surprise one day when he came back from work. I now realized that the second wife had stolen everything that was there, including his ATM, withdraw all the money that was in his account. I don't even know, but I knew that the second wife hacked the accounts and get a lot of the money, and then pack all the children and fly away to another country. This was a lot because, and I was just thinking, how would she have taken care of the children? There was no way for her to take care of the children than to inject that spirit of wickedness. This was actually crazy. I mean, one of the craziest things that's ever happened. Mhm. So the man came back so devastated, like it's as if the world was actually falling on him. But at this point, it was like even my second child, even like was like, what do I even have in the house remaining? Who do I even have? Child I don't have, woman I don't have, wife I don't have. At this point, even the man I said was did not even really, really care much about him because I mean, what would you even care much about at this point? His life was just going downward, and everything was just everywhere is not sweet. Every day, everywhere is not sweet as you think. At the point, it came across the colleague at work. And even the colleague at work told him that the wife has given birth. So I was like, oh, how did it happen? Still that I know cannot give birth. The doctor certified this. We even tried a lot of means to see that she's pregnant. How did she not get pregnant? So that one day she just wake up and told him that she's feeling somehow. They went to the hospital and they checked everything and they realized that Stella is pregnant. So currently now that Stella is currently pregnant with a child and they have even gone to scan and the child is a male child. That's when it was as if the world was just collapsing on this man. He did not just lose a woman or a wife, he lost a companion, he lost a prayer warrior, he lost someone that did not even stand a chance to disrespect him. The woman was always there for him. Like it just appeared to him as if he lost everything that he could ever call something, even the things that he has in his house that he works so hard for. The second one that really packed it, and then They don't even care about divorce process, or they didn't even start a divorce process. It was just thinking, I'm going to divorce this woman. And they didn't even let her divorce the woman. The woman had already taken chances to do what was in her mind. So this is how everything just went down. So, man, it is always advisable to have patience. Sometimes things are going bad in your life. It's not because the wife that you're married is the cause of the things that are going bad in your life. I don't know how men used to think. Sometimes when things are going bad, you think the woman is the cause. Even at this point, Sarah was actually the fault was actually completely from Stella. But you see how God just turned everything, and then the woman that you think that wouldn't have given birth even through IVF is now giving birth like without any stimulation, without anything.
Borrow 100,000 naira and return
just shouting, help, help, help. It was as if help was flying away from me. I fell again. Skip it. Ooh, where it goes out. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, where it goes out. Why are you telling me this? Sometimes this game does not just want to move. Evil spirit.